Okay, so you all know the format of singing. So I'll sing the first two lines and then you repeat. Okay. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
नमस्कारं
Andarupam
सचिदानन्दरूपं
Kalam Gokule Brajamanam.
Not one person at a time. all of us together at a time. Okay, let's give one more try.
They're kind of lagging.
Huh?
Online is lagging.
Online is lagging. Okay, so let's see if we can sing that up. Namamishwaram.
ईश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं
No, wait a second. Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam
रूपं
Lasat
लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
Vishwa Sachidanandarupam Satkundalam Gokule
व्रजमानम्
Yashodhamiyolukaladavamanam Param Rushtvamatyantato Dhritya Gopya
यशोदाभिहोलो कलादवमानम्
Atyanta
परां
Gopya
प्रमाष्टमत्यन्त दुरोत्यगोप्या
Rudantam Muhurnetra Yugmam Rujantam Karam Bhojayugmena Satankanetram
Rudantam Muhurnetra Yugmam Rajantam Karamboja Yugmena Satankanetram
Muhoshvasakam Patrirekha Stita Graivam Damodaram Bhaktibaddam
Graivam Damodaram
Iti Drishvalila Berananda Kunde Swagosham Nimajjantam Akyapayantam
ीनाभिरानन्दकुण्डे
Tadiyeshitagneshu bhaktairjithatvam Puna prematastam sata vritti vande
कृताग्नेषु भक्तायुष्टात्वं पुनः
Varam deva moksham na moksham vadim va Nachanyam vruneham vare shadapiha
Devamoksham Namoksham Chanyam Varneham Varasedapiha
Idam teva purnata gopala balam Sadha me manasya vikrashtam kimanyai
Yam Deva Purnatha Ame Manasa Virashram Himanye
Idam te mukambojam atyanta nilai Vritam kuntalai snigdharaktaisha gopya
Idam Te Mukhambojam Atyanta Nilay Pratam Kuntalay Gopya
Muhushchumbitam bimbaraktadaram me Manasya virashtamalam lakshalabai
Muhchimbitam Bimba Rakshadharam Me Manase Avirashram Alam Lakshalabhai
Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजालब्धिमग्नम्
नमो देवदामोदरनन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो
कृपादृष्टिवृष्याति दीनवतानु गृहाणि क्षमामज्ञं वेद्यक्षिदृश्यै
दृष्टिवीक्ष्याति दीनां
ग्रहणेशमाम् अश्नम्
अक्षिदृश्याम्
कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमूर्त्यैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभाजकृतौ च
कुबेरत्माजौ मोचितौ भक्तिभाजा
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकां मे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे स्थिदामोदरेह
तथा प्रेम
भक्तिं
मे
स्वकाम्ये
प्रयच्छ
प्रयास्या नमो श्रीराघो मे श्री
दामोदरेह
नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाता विश्वस्य धाम्ने
नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने
दाम्ने
योधरायात
विश्वासधाम्ने
नमो राधिकाय त्वदीयप्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकाय
प्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवावतुभ्यम्
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Hare Ramo Ramo Hare Hare
Hare Hare.
Okay, so that was the 8 shlokas of those are the 8 shlokas of Damodarastakam. Now let's try to read the meaning of those shlokas. Okay, Rahul, why don't you read the first shloka meaning?
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokula, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances.
Okay, Ashok, next one.
Seeing the whipping, seeing others he again and again with his two lotus hands. And the necklace of pearls around his neck with the three lions of concha. The shame due to his quick breathing due to crime. Through this supreme motion, who surely bound massive gold ropes by his multitude love, I offer my humble obeisances.
Yeah, go ahead, Ashok.
By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in the pool of ecstasy and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in the knowledge of his supreme majesty and opponents, that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence.
Okay.
With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times.
Okay. Aparna?
O Lord Damodara, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation, nor the supreme goal of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor for any other boon. My only desire, O Lord, is that your form as Balagopala in Vrindavan may constantly remain in my heart. I have no use for any other boon besides this.
Okay. Swati?
Prabhuji, I don't see it on the screen.
Okay. Okay. Vidanath?
Prabhu, I'm not able to see anything on the screen actually.
Okay.
Can you share?
Yeah, let me share. Yeah, let me share. Okay, the fifth one. Fifth one, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
Okay. So if Sirisha is there, she can read the next one.
O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. By showering your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this pure ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
Okay. Yeah, Kiran, can you read this?
Yes. O Lord Damodara, just as the two sons of Kuvera, Managriva and Alakuvara, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding motor, in the same way, please give to me your own Prema Bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
Okay, good. And the last one. Yeah, Swati, now can you see the screen and read?
Yes, Prabhuji. O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who displays unlimited pastimes.
Okay, very good. So now I need your honest feedback. How many of you understood these translations?
Not completely, Prabhuji, but I understood like parts of it.
So it feels like as if you understood, but not quite, not quietly, right? Yeah. Okay. So, and this is what usually happens, right? Wherever you go, whichever ISKCON temple you go, or whichever program you attend during Kartik, we all sing the Damodarastakam prayers and then read the translations just like parrots. Okay? It appears as if you understood, but you really don't understand actually, because it's very complicated. The translation is also very complicated. So, so that's why I'm making an attempt to discuss the meaning, the word for word meaning. Okay, now Aparna, I promise you, right? I'll come back to your book. Okay, so
Yes,
now
Prabhuji.
please open your book and tell what is there. Take one shloka and tell us what is there.
Prabhuji, actually, it's kind of the same as in the KK songs itself. It's just the translation. It's just that before that, they just have the story written and then some other things you can do during Kartik. There's no word for word explanation or, you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not very useful then.
That's not very helpful. But Prabhuji, I feel like what I have the problem with the translation is that it's very like, flowery words. And, unless I see like the conch shell shaped, pearls or, I can imagine Krishna crying. Like, the visualization is what I'm struggling with, or how he looks like, as beautiful, the bimba lipped colored lips. Like, what does it look like? So I just have a hard time visualizing it. Obviously, Satyavrata Muni has seen it. So it's easy for him to tell what he's seeing. But for me as a devotee, it's just hard for me to visualize. I'm just going by the picture. So
No.
that's what I struggle with.
Satyavrata Muni, he did not see Krishna before before reciting Damodarastakam prayers. These are the
Oh, okay.
prayers requesting Krishna to give Atma Sakshatkar to him.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So first, Satyavrata Muni makes a wish to have Krishna's Balya Leela appear in his heart. That is Manasa Darshana. So in the beginning, Satyavrata Muni makes a wish for having Manasa Darshana of Krishna. And then later on, Satyavrata Muni becomes greedy and he makes another offer. He upgrades his offer. He upgrades his prayer, a request, and he requests for Atma Sakshatkar, like a personal form, appearance of his
Okay, okay.
personal form. Yeah.
Okay. I
So
misunderstood that, Prabhuji.
he makes a wish for having Krishna's, darshan in personal form in front of him. So, okay, so now let's try to understand the meaning of these shlokas, word for word meaning, and we'll discuss any other points that we think are relevant. Okay. Let me try to zoom out. This is okay. Now this is better. Yeah. Okay. నేను పాడతా నేను పాడతా ఓకే Okay, so let's begin with the very first word, Namamishwaram. So it's a compound word, Namami Ishwaram. So what does Namami mean? Hmm? Namaste. Yes, very good. Yeah, Namaste. And
I offer my obeisance to. That's the same.
okay, offer obeisances. Yeah. What else?
Ishvara.
No. I'm asking the meaning of Namami. Ishvara is the next word, but the meaning of the word Namami.
Offering prayers.
Offering prayers, obeisances, bowing down. These are all correct. If you look at the Sanskrit meaning of the word Namami, right? Not mine. Na means in Sanskrit, na indicates negation. No, not. Okay, it indicates negation. So Namami means not mine. So have you all heard of these words? Aham, aham mama, aham mameti. So what does aham mean? Me. Yeah, very good. And mama? Mine. Iti? Iti means aham mameti. You must have heard this phrase, right? Aham mameti.
That.
As it is.
No.
That.
No.
That.
Not that, actually this. Iti means this, and it also means something else. The context of aham mameti, it means something else. So iti means etc. etc. Ityadi, right? They say ityadi. Iti means it's etc. Aham mama iti. Aham mameti. Me, mine, and all my belongings. My relatives, my friends, my neighbors, my colleagues, my enemies, etc.
We also say itihas, no Prabhuji. So itihas in that context is what then?
So itihas in that context, it means as it happened. As it happened. Ramayana is itihas. Mahabharata is itihas. So Valmiki, when he wrote Ramayana, he has not seen Ramayana happening in his front, right? But when he wrote Ramayana, he wrote as if it appeared in front of his eyes, as if it was happening in front of his eyes. Itihas. Iti means it was as if it was happening in front of his eyes. Okay.
And in this context, it is not connected.
No, this is etc. Iti means etc. Okay. So aham mameti means I, me, mine, and all my belongings. Okay. That's why when you do pujas, right, the priest asks you to, he recites all the mantras and he'll ask you to say mama. He'll ask you to say mama. That means all the benefit should come to me. Okay, everything is mine. The fruit is mine. Not the priest, not Krishna's. So the opposite of saying aham mameti is namami. Na mami. Not mine. So what is not mine? When you are bowing down, you are telling to Krishna or Vishnu or Narayana that, oh Krishna, this body is not mine. This body is not mine. This is yours. Please engage this body in your service. That is what we are trying to say. Namami means not mine. Okay, namami, not mine. And this is invoking auspiciousness. Like before reciting any scripture, you recite Mangalacharana prayers, right? So like that, Satyavatam Muni, he's starting this Damodarastakam prayers with Mangalacharana, invoking auspiciousness, Namami, Namamishwaram. Okay, so Namami, everyone is clear about that? Okay, now next time whenever you hear Damodarastakam or you use yourself sing, this meaning should ring in your mind. Okay, so what is that?
This body.
I am not mine. Sorry, this is not mine. This body is not mine. Namami means this body is not mine. Okay, Hare Krishna. Naresh, how are you? Naresh, you just joined? Are you driving? Okay. So next word is Ishwaram. Namam Ishwaram. So what is the meaning of the word Ishwaram? Krishna. Okay. Any other meaning?
Supreme God.
Supreme God. Very good. Okay. Venugopal, what does Ishvara mean?
Lord Shiva.
Lord Shiva. Very good. Okay. Aparna?
Supreme Lord is what I'm thinking, Prabhuji.
Excellent. Kiran?
Yeah. The main Supreme Lord.
Supreme Lord. Okay. Yeah. Veenanath and Sirisha.
I remember somewhere reading in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, like when they talk about Jivatma, Jiva, and Ishvara, Ishvara is referred to as the person who controls, like the supreme controller.
Controller. Very good. Yeah. Okay.
Just remembering, yeah, I mean, obviously, Supreme God, all of this is refers to the same person.
Yeah.
But I remember Prabhupada writing his purport in the context where he referred to Ishvara as the supreme controller.
Controller. Okay. Very good. Okay. Next, Minu.
Supreme ruler, Lord. Yeah.
Supreme ruler. Supreme Lord. Okay. Swati.
Supreme person as related as a person because he has a human form.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it mean one who controls this body?
One who controls what?
The body.
The body.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Ishvara can have two meanings. One is in fact, three. We can interpret this in three different ways. Okay. One is Ishvara is the one who possesses Aishwarya. Ishvara is the one who possesses Aishwarya. And what kind of Aishwarya here? There are 6 kinds of opulences that we discussed during Bhagavad Gita sessions, right? Six kinds of opulences. Aishwaryascha, Samagrascha, Viryascha, Yashasha. So what are the 6 opulences?
All fame, all beauty, all wealth, all knowledge, renunciation.
Yeah. Strength. Yeah. Okay. So Ashok and Rahul, they summarized the 6 opulences. So 6 opulences are richness, beauty, name and fame, strength, knowledge, and renunciation. So one who possesses all these opulences, one who possesses all these 6 Aishwarya, he is called Ishvara. And obviously, he will be the supreme person. One who possesses all these 6 opulences in full, he will be supreme person, supreme personality of Godhead. Okay. And another meaning, as Veeranath said, controller. Ishvara means controller. Gudakesha. Whose name is Gudakesha?
Arjuna.
Arjuna. That means he was able to control sleep. Gudaka means sleep. Isha is controller. Gudakesha means controller of sleep. He was able to control sleep. Even without sleeping in the night, he was able to function efficiently during the daytime. And Hrishikesha, whose name is Hrishikesha? Krishna's name. Rishika means senses. Hrishikesha means controller of the senses. So like that, there are 3 different meanings or the word Ishvara. Controller, supreme controller, or the supreme God, or one who possesses all the Aishwarya. He is Ishvara. So, Namam Ishwaram. Satyavata Muni is saying, Namam Ishwaram. I offer my obeisances to that Ishvara who possesses all the Aishwarya and who is the supreme controller. Okay? That is Namam Ishwaram. Now, if you look at the translation that is given in KK songs or in Aparna's book, so this word will be there somewhere in the end or in the middle. Uh, so it is very difficult to understand. Okay, so Namamishwaram. Namamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam. So this first shloka, especially the first line, it is talking about Krishna's tattva. Krishna's tattva. So any scripture that we read or any katha that we hear, Rama katha, Krishna katha, or any Narsimha katha, Jagannath katha, any katha that we hear or any scripture that we read, what are the 4 things that are described in any scripture or in any katha? There are 4 things that are described in every katha. So what are the 4 things that are described?
Generally, Prabhuji, generally in any katha.
Yeah, any katha.
Character building.
Not cinema katha. Well, cinema katha also. Cinema katha also has the same, 4 things, 4 main things.
One is character building.
Okay.
There is a moral.
The storyline.
Okay, morals to the story. Okay.
Also glory.
Purpose.
Purpose. Okay.
It symbolizes everything is for the greater good, something like that.
Okay. See, all the scriptures or any katha, they are glorifying the Lord, right? So there are 4 things that are glorified in every scripture and every katha. So what are those 4 things that are glorified? Vidanath?
Appearance, Prabhuji?
Yes, that is one. Okay. Appearance is form. Okay. Rupam. Okay, very good. What are the other 3?
Character,
Behind
nature.
His name is glorified.
No, behind the wall. Yes. Yeah.
Character.
Somebody said something. Meenu, you said something?
Yeah, I said his name is glorified.
Name. Very good. Okay, that is the second one. So first one is form, Rupam, and name, Nama.
Nature or character.
Okay, you are close. Guna, qualities.
Traits. Yeah.
Yeah, qualities. Okay, fourth one. You take any scripture, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Ramayana, Chaitanya Charitamrita, or this Damodarastakam, or Kulashekar Alvar's Mukundamala Stotra, Jagannathastakam, or Venkateshwar Suprabhatam, Vishnu Sahasranam.
Pastimes.
Pastimes, Leela. See, I told in the beginning only, before you joined. So Ati only can answer the questions. And there you are, you answered 2 or 3. In fact, 3, right? You answered 3. Yeah? Very good. So Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. Name, form, qualities, and Leela, pastimes. These are the 4 things. You take any scripture, any Ashtakam, any Katha, any prayer, Kunti prayer, or any Gajendra prayers. So these 4 things are glorified. Okay? Primarily these 4 things, but there are other things that are also glorified. One is Tattva. Tattva is glorified. Tattva of the Lord is one and the Lord is one, right? But the same Lord, when he appears in at different times, in different forms, the Tattva is different. So what Tattva the Lord appeared, that is also glorified. Okay? Tattva, the English word. What is the English word for Tattva?
Essence, Guruji?
Essence. I was about to say that. That is the closest I can think of.
Element.
Essence, element. Anyway, you all understand Tattva. Okay? You all know Sanskrit. Okay. Tattva. And then, so Tattva Vishesha, Rupa Vishesha, Guna Vishesha, Leela Vishesha, Nama Vishesha. So all these are glorified. And also Parivara Vishesha. Parivara means Krishna's associates. Whenever Krishna appears, first he sends his associates to Boloka and then he appears later. So Krishna's associates are also important. Krishna's devotees, his eternal associates, they are also important. So they are also glorified. So Parivara Vishesha. So we have Nama Vishesha, Rupa Vishesha, Guna Vishesha, Leela Vishesha, Tattva Vishesha, Parivara Vishesha. Okay. Now here, this first line, Namamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam, it is establishing Tattva of the Lord. It is establishing the Tattva of the Lord. Tattva Vishesha and also Rupa Vishesha. Okay. Namamishwaram establishes the Tattva of the Lord. Satchidananda Rupam glorifies the Rupa Vishesha. So here Satyavata Muni, he could have used any other word other than Ishvara to glorify the Lord. So Namamishwaram, instead of Namamishwaram, Namami Balam, Namami Krishnam, Namami Govindam, Namami Achyutam. He could have used different names of Krishna. But he used Ishwaram. And there is a reason in the context of Damodarastakam or in the context of Damodar Leela that happened. So the significance of using this word Ishwaram means controller, supreme controller. One, that Krishna who is the supreme controller was controlled by Mother Yashoda. That Krishna who is the supreme controller, he is controlled by Mother Yashoda. That's why Satyavrata Muni, he used the word Ishwaram. Okay. Now let's come to this Satchidananda Rupa. Okay, we haven't discussed that. So this is glorifying Krishna's Rupa. So Krishna's body, what is it made up of? It is made up of Sat, Chit, Ananda. And what are our bodies made up of? The 5 elements, the Pancha Mahabhuta. In the material world, our bodies are made up of Pancha Mahabhuta. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. But in the spiritual world, our bodies are also made up of Satchidananda. So quality is same. Krishna's quality and our quality is same. Qualitatively, we are one and same. But quantitatively, we are different. So we are minute and Krishna is infinite. The same quality we have in minute quantity, whereas Krishna has the same quality in infinite quantity. So Satchidananda Rupam. Krishna's body is made up of Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means truth, Chit is knowledge, Ananda is bliss. Okay? Now we cannot understand Sat, Chit, Ananda, right? It's very difficult to comprehend. Earth, water, fire, air, ether itself, we cannot understand. Earth to some extent, okay. OB mitti hai and AB mitti hai. Okay, that we can understand. But okay, water we can understand, we can see, we can comprehend. Fire we can see and we can comprehend. But if somebody says this body is made up of fire, how can we understand that? Where is fire in the body? Where is air in the body? Where is ether in the body? Okay. So it is difficult to understand these Pancha Mahabhuta itself, and now what to speak of understanding Satchit Ananda. So now it is not just sufficient to say that Krishna's Rupam is made up of Satchit Ananda. There is more to Krishna Rupam, right? Krishna is beautiful. Krishna is Shama Sundara. He is very beautiful. He is so beautiful that even Krishna is attracted to himself. Even Krishna is mesmerized looking at his own beauty. Has anyone heard of this? Krishna getting mesmerized by looking at his own beauty. Okay, anyone online? Have you heard of?
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
when Krishna looks at his reflection and gets attracted, and think in the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, maybe.
Okay.
Also, Radharani is Krishna himself, like his power potency, right? So he gets attracted to Radharani, so it's like getting attracted to himself, right?
Okay.
So I've heard of that, but not like literally himself, like looking in the mirror and
Yeah.
getting attracted.
And first of all, why does Krishna get attracted to himself? Because everything about Krishna is very beautiful. Adharam maduram vadhanam maduram hasitam maduram gamanam maduram madhuratipaterakilam maduram. Adharam maduram. Krishna's lips are beautiful. Vadanam maduram. Krishna's face is beautiful. Hasitam maduram. Krishna's smile is beautiful. Gamanam maduram. Krishna's walking is beautiful. Venur madura, renur madura, Vani madura, Pani madura, Madurati patera kilam maduram. Krishna's Venu is Madura. Krishna's Renu, Krishna's Padaduli is Madura. Pani Madura, Krishna's hand is Madura. Vani Madura, Krishna's speech is beautiful. Everything about Krishna is beautiful. That's why Krishna is mesmerized when he looks at himself. So there was this story, this Leela pastime. Once Krishna wanted to decorate Radharani. So he goes to a garden to fetch some flowers and leaves. He goes to some kunj to get flowers and leaves. Now the gardens in spiritual world, okay, this is the spiritual world. Now the gardens in spiritual world are not like our gardens, right? So they're so opulent, so rich that we cannot even imagine that. There are pillars in the garden that are studded with jewels. Pillars studded with precious jewels and stones. So when Krishna was walking in that garden to fetch flowers and leaves, Krishna happens to see a face in those jewels that are studded in the pillars. For a fraction of a second, he thinks, "Oh, who is this? Who is this so beautiful?" Krishna thought, there is a real person so beautiful. And Krishna, he thinks, oh, who is this so beautiful? And then he comes to his consciousness. He realizes, oh, that's me. And then he fetches some flowers and leaves, and then he walks around. And then he again sees his face in another mirror, and then he again he's astonished, he's mesmerized. Oh, who is this? So we can see this children doing and also ladies doing, right? So Aparna and Swati are smiling. That means it's true. Satyam bruyat priyam bruyat. Whatever is pleasing is truth. And the truth should be told in a pleasing way. So ladies, when they dress up and stand in front of the mirror, they think, oh, who is this? So beautiful. And by the way, men also do that, okay? Men also do that. So because we are all amshas of Krishna, so it is coming from Krishna. Krishna himself, looking at the mirror, he was mesmerized looking at his own beauty. Now we are also mesmerized to some extent, tiny bit. So Krishna is mesmerized by looking at his own beauty, and Madana, Cupid. We all know Cupid, right? So there are many beautiful ladies and handsome men in this world. So obviously, when you look at them, you feel mesmerized. Now, all the greatest all the most beautiful women and most handsome men, they are attracted to the Cupid, Madana. They are attracted to Cupid, Madana. But who is Madana attracted to? Krishna. Madana is attracted to Madana, who is that most beautiful in the material world, and to who everyone is attracted in the material world. That Madana is attracted to the beauty of Krishna. That's why Krishna's name is Madana Mohana, one who mesmerizes Madana. Krishna's name is Madana. Madana Mohana means one who mesmerizes Madana, the Cupid. And Krishna, so beautiful. And who is Krishna attracted to? Radharani. That's why Radharani's name is
Madana Mohana Mohini.
Madana Mohana Mohini. Yeah. One who mesmerizes Madana Mohana. So Radharani mesmerizes, Radharani mesmerizes Krishna. Krishna mesmerizes Madana. Madana mesmerizes all of us. Okay? So Krishna is mesmerized, Madana is mesmerized, and other incarnations of Krishna are also mesmerized. Looking at Krishna's beauty, even other incarnations of Krishna are also mesmerized. So there are several stories, but one such story is once upon a time in Dwaraka, there was a Brahmana. So the Brahmana's wife, she delivered a baby. But soon after she delivered the baby died. And then after an year or so, that lady, she delivered another baby. And second baby also died. So like that, seven babies died. And then this Brahmana approached Arjuna and asked for help, saying that, so my wife, she delivered 7 babies, and all the babies, they kept on dying one after the other. And Arjuna said, okay, don't worry, I'll help you. Now I'll protect the next child, the 8th child. If I am not able to protect the 8th child, I'm going to shoot an arrow, invoke fire, and I'll commit suicide. I'll give my life. If I'm not able to protect the 8th child, I'll invoke fire by shooting an arrow, and then I'll give my life. Okay, so after some time, 8th child is born, and guess what? Huh? What happened? She died. 8th child also died. And now, what does Arjuna have to do? He has to invoke the fire and then give his life. So he said, yes, because I gave the word, I have to fulfill my word. And then he shot an arrow, invoked the fire, and he was about to jump into the fire to give his life. Then Krishna pulled him back and said, wait a minute, let's go in search of these 8 children and see what happened, where these children are. And then Krishna took Arjuna on his celestial chariot, the transcendental chariot. That transcendental celestial chariot, it pierced through the material realm and went into Vaikuntha. And there Mahavishnu saw Krishna coming, and then Mahavishnu said, hey, there you are. Welcome to Vaikuntha, Mahavishnu said. And Mahavishnu said, I know that you will come here. That's why I killed all the 8 children. Krishna was surprised, and asked Mahavishnu, why did you kill these 8 children? And Mahavishnu said, because I wanted to see your beauty. Because I wanted to see your beauty. So I knew that the Brahmana will approach Arjuna, and you will come to the rescue of Arjuna, and you both will come to see me in Vaikuntha, or come to, you both will come in search of those 8 children. Now, how do we understand this? So Mahavishnu, he is very eager to see Krishna's form, beautiful form. So Mahavishnu is also mesmerized with the Krishna's beauty. So how do we understand? Can Mahavishnu enter Bhuloka and see Krishna?
Yes.
No? Why? Why can't Mahavishnu enter Bhuloka and see Krishna? So first of all, he cannot go to Goloka. He cannot go to Goloka. Okay? Because that's a different department, different jurisdiction. Goloka is different jurisdiction, and Vaikuntha is a different jurisdiction. It's a different continent, different planet. So Mahavishnu does not have visa to go to Goloka. But he should obviously have a visa to come to Bhuloka, right? It's like having a green card, American green card. It entails you to visit any country in the world, except 1 or 2 countries. But I think it allows you to visit any country in the world. So
he could have used Shirodakashaya Vishnu or Garbhodakashaya Vishnu to see Krishna's form on earth.
And those are different. Those are different than Mahavishnu. Different roles, different personalities.
So Mahavishnu is the one who is the Karanodakshaya Vishnu, right? Who lies in the Karana ocean.
Yeah.
He inhales, all the planets are going back to him. So how can he come? He has a job to do there. He's the one from whom all the multiple universes are coming, and then he enters every universe, and then Garbhodakshaya Vishnu comes.
Yeah. So he can do both. While being situated as Mahavishnu there, he can come and he can come to Bhuloka also. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 and 9,
Okay.
he can be there, and simultaneously he can be present here also. He can be present here. He can see all of us. He can see all the human beings, all the demons, animals, everything, except Krishna's form.
Maybe he wanted Krishna's presence in his loka to bless the loka, versus going and seeing darshan and coming back.
Vishnu wanted Krishna to come to his office and
bless the office.
bless the office.
Sirisha has a point. She is saying like Vishnu is already in the form as Paramatma is situated in everybody's heart, right?
But that's a different form of Vishnu. It is Kshirodakshaya Vishnu.
Okay.
Even though it is an expansion of Mahavishnu, but it's a different. Just like how Mahavishnu is non-different than Krishna, but it's a different role.
Only one point in time, only one avatar of Vishnu can be there on earth. Is it something like that?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, there were multiple incidents where multiple avatars.
Yeah, actually, Parashuram and Krishna they share the
Yes,
same
exactly.
body.
Krishna and Parashuram. Yeah,
So Balram and Krishna are together all the time.
yeah. Balram, Krishna. So the thing is, Mahavishnu, he cannot penetrate through the Yogamaya potency.
Okay.
So it is the Yogamaya potency that is facilitating all these different pastimes of Krishna, right? So when Krishna appears in in Bhuloka, uh, the Yogamaya potency, which is an energy of Krishna himself, it facilitates Krishna forget that he is God. And in Rama Avatar also, when Lord Ram appeared, he appeared as a human being, Maryada Purusha. So the Yogamaya potency helped Rama to forget that he is God. So Mahavishnu, he could not penetrate through the Yogamaya potency of Krishna. That's why he cannot see Krishna's form when he comes to Bhuloka. That's why he made an arrangement to see Krishna's beautiful form, and that Leela happened there.
So he can come, but he cannot see Krishna.
Yes.
Even if Bhuloka. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So like that, everyone is mesmerized with Krishna's beauty. That's why Satchidananda Rupam. So Satyavata Muni is glorifying Krishna's form, Rupa Vishesha. So Namamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam. So first one is Tattva Vishesha, second one is Rupa Vishesha. So Satyavrata Muni is starting the Damodarastakam prayers with Mangalacharana, invoking auspiciousness. Namami. Okay. Yeah. So he's glorifying Krishna's Tattva and Rupam. Namamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam. Now, whenever you hear Damodarastakam next time, okay, so this deeper meaning should come into your mind. So, not the translation. Okay, you will not be able, even if you read 1,000 times, you'll not be able to memorize that translation. So, Namamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam. Okay, now what is the
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yeah.
You said that Krishna forgets that he is God himself,
Yeah.
but he does not. He recites the whole Bhagavad Gita, and in the Bhagavad Gita he says that I am God. So how did he forget?
Yeah, good question. So that's a very good question. So the Yogamaya potency is like a curtain riser. You know the curtain riser in dramas. When a group of people are enacting a drama, there are I mean, imagine okay, whether it is an automated curtain riser or manual curtain riser. Manual curtain riser means two people holding curtain on both ends, and whenever the director says bring the curtain up, they'll bring the curtain up, and bring the curtain down, they'll bring the curtain down. So the Yogamaya potency, it can cover Krishna or it can uncover Krishna whenever needed. Krishna is the director of the play written by him, in which he is an actor by himself. Krishna is the director of the play written by him, in which he is the actor by himself. So according to his desire, according to Krishna's desire, according to the desire of the director, the scenes will manifest. And according to the scene, the curtain will rise up or come down. Now the director is directing everything. but there should be a curtain riser who is bringing the curtain up and down. So it is that Yogamaya potency that is covering and uncovering Krishna's memory or forgetfulness, whatever you say. And it is not like it is not like a scripted thing. Okay, it is not like a scripted thing. Like just like free will versus predestined. Okay, so whatever we do in life, it is not predestined. It is not predestined. We have free will, but Krishna knows what we are going to do. It doesn't mean everything is scripted and predestined. There's a subtle difference. It is not predestined, but at the same time, Krishna knows what we are going to do. Krishna knows what we are thinking now, and Krishna knows what we are going to think in the next minute, next month, next year. Krishna knows everything, past, present, and future. It does not mean Krishna is dictating everything. He is writing the script for us, and everything is predestined. Similarly, for Krishna also, the whole Leela is not pre-scripted. It's not scripted. Dynamically, according to his desires, things keep changing. So Yogamaya facilitates perform these pastimes. Okay?
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yeah.
You said Mahavishnu cannot penetrate Yogamaya, right? So does that mean Yogamaya, Maya Devi is more powerful than Mahavishnu?
So it's not more powerful than Mahavishnu. Yogamaya, what is her job? She's a servant of Krishna. So her job is to obey the instructions of Krishna. That's what she is doing. So, I mean, we can understand it this way also, right? The same Yogamaya is covering Mahavishnu also. See, when we say Mahavishnu cannot penetrate through the Yogamaya of Krishna, what does it mean actually? The same Yogamaya is preventing Mahavishnu from discovering the form of Krishna on Bhuloka. It is the same Yogamaya. Dual role, playing dual role, or multiple roles in different places. Yeah.
So, you said Mahavishnu form is also having some limitation, right? So then Krishna's form also has limitation, or he's the supreme. It doesn't have any limitations at all.
Mahavishnu limitation in the sense?
So you said it cannot penetrate through Yogamaya, right?
Yeah. So I mean, we cannot call it as a limitation, but it is by design like that.
Okay.
By design like that. So because Mahavishnu, he has one role, and he's performing his duties according to that role to the fullest. So there's no limitation in that. But because he is curious to see Krishna's form, the beautiful form of Krishna, and he cannot cross the boundaries, he cannot cross the jurisdiction, and he cannot come and see Krishna in Bhuloka. That's why he made this arrangement so that Krishna can go to Vaikunta and then give darshan to Mahavishnu.
Okay.
So we cannot call it as limitation.
Okay.
By design like that. Yeah. Okay. So,
okay, sure.
Rameshwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. So Kundalam, what does Kundalam mean? Earrings. Kundalam means earrings. Lasat Kundalam means Lasat Kundalam. Lasat has several meanings. beautiful, shining, swinging, or fish shaped, alligator shaped. Okay, different meanings. So Krishna's cheeks are decorated by these beautiful swinging earrings. Lasat kundalam gokule brajamanam. Gokule, next word is gokule. So Lasat kundalam is clear, right? It's very simple. Beautiful earrings. Krishna's cheeks are decorated by the beautiful earrings that are swinging back and forth. Next word is Gokule. So Gokule indicates here that Krishna enacted this Leela in Gokula. In Gokul 1. In a forest called Gokula. Krishna performed this Leela in a forest called Gokul 1. So Gokule indicates the place where Krishna performed this pastime. Lasat kundalam gokule vrajamanam. Next word is brajamanam. Brajamanam indicates, so Brajamanam indicates all of his parivara, Brajavasis. So Krishna enacted this pastime along with his parivara. So who are those people in the parivara? So who is there in Gokula or Vrindavan? Who is there in Vrindavan or Gokula? Yashoda Mai is there. Nanda Maharaj.
Rohini Devi, Balram.
Balaram is there.
Krishna's friends.
Gopa boys. Gopis. Radharani is there. Govardhan Hill is there. Yamuna is there. Cows. Yeah, cows. Yeah. So this is all his parivara. Brajamanam. The word Brajamanam indicates parivara. Lasat kundalam gokule brajamanam. That means Krishna performed this pastime along with his parivara. So here Mother Yashoda, his Gopabai friends, monkeys, these are all parivara. Okay, so is that clear? Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat kundalam gokule brajamanam. Now your impression of this one line, it is not same as before, right? Now earlier you were trying to go through the complicated description of this first shloka and you don't understand head and tail of it. But now as you are singing each and every word, you know the meaning very clearly. And you will relish this much better. Okay. Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat kundalam gokule brajamanam Yashodhabiyolu kaladavamanam Param rushtva matyantato dhrutya gopya. So next word is Yashoda Biya. So Yashoda is Yashoda, Mother Yashoda. Biya means fearful. So Krishna is afraid of Mother Yashoda. Krishna has fear of Mother Yashoda. Yashoda Biya means Krishna has fear of Mother Yashoda. And why did he develop that fear?
He break the pots of butter.
So he was standing on that upside down grinding mortar and trying to break the pots, get the butter and distribute to all the monkeys, Gopabais, everything. And that's when, right on spot, Mother Yashoda caught him red-handed. Okay? And as soon as he saw Mother Yashoda, he was full of fear. Yashoda Biya. He was fearful of Mother Yashoda. Now this is very easy to understand, right? Yashoda Biya means fear of Mother Yashoda.
Diya is actually a Marathi word.
It's a Marathi word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it's...
Yeah, it's coming from Sanskrit, but okay, Marathi also Biya. Okay. Yeah, Hindi Baya. Baya. Baya means fear. In Hindi, even in Telugu also, right? Baya. Baya is... lot of words in Telugu are similar to Marathi. Ikade, ikade. So like that, yeah. Because the origin of all these languages is Sanskrit. So Yashoda Biya, Baya. It's actually Baya. So Krishna is fearful of Mother Yashoda. Yashoda Biya Luka Ladavamanam. Ulukala. Next word is Ulukala.
Prabhuji, I have a question about Bhia. So he knew while doing all the naughty miscreants that he was doing that Maya Yashoda is going to catch him. Now, is he fearful that she's not going to love him? Is that the fear he has, or the
No.
fear is that
Here is she's going to
shout?
scold him, beat him, yeah, chastise him, just like a child, right? 3-year-old, 4-year-old child. You know, when they are doing naughty things, when they are breaking things in the house, all of a sudden, when the mother comes there, obviously the children will be fearful. Okay. Ulukala. Next word is Ulukala. Ulukala means the grinding mortar. Okay. Ulukalad means Krishna standing on the Ulukala. Yashodhabiyolukaladhavamanam. Ulukalad means Krishna standing on that upside down grinding mortar. And the last word is Davamanam. Davamanam means he ran away. He ran away from Mother Yashoda. Yashodhabiyolukaladhavamanam. So Krishna was standing on that grinding mortar and trying to break the pots. And as soon as he saw Mother Yashoda, he became fearful and then he jumped down from the grinding mortar and ran away from Mother Yashoda. Now, is that very easy to understand? Yashodhabiyolukaladhavamanam. Okay, next. Now let's see what happens next. Now Krishna is running away from Mother Yashoda, and Mother Yashoda also ran behind Krishna in an attempt to catch hold of him. Now Mother Yashoda is well built. She is heavy. So actually in Bhagavatam, Canto 10 and Chapter 9 describes this whole Leela, Damodar Leela. So you will not find Damodarastakam prayers in Bhagavatam because this is coming from Padma Purana. So but you will find the story in Bhagavatam. Canto 9, Chapter 9. Sorry, Canto 10, Chapter 9.
Satyavat Muni, did he read the Bhagavatam first or like the order of the Purana?
He doesn't have to read Bhagavatam, but he and Shaunaka Muni and Narada Muni, when they were having a meeting, during their conversation, so he recited these shlokas. Yeah. So because he is a self-realized person, he's a saintly person, he's a rishi. So what was I saying? The last line, right?
Yashoda Maya is...
Yashoda Maya, yeah. So in Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 9, Damodar, where Damodar Leela is described, it actually begins with the beauty of Mother Yashoda. So Mother Yashoda's beauty is described and then the story begins. So the last line is, in the first shloka, the last line is, what is that? यशोधाभियो लोकालार्दवमानं परं दृष्ट्वा मात्यन्तो धृत्य गोप्या. Yasho, param rushtam means rushtam means back. Param rushtam means back of that Parameshwara, that greatest back, greatest back. Param rushtam. So Mother Yashoda caught hold of Krishna from behind, from the back. So how was she able to do it? Krishna was running away, and Mother Yashoda also was chasing him from behind. Even though Mother Yashoda was heavy and well built, she was able to run swiftly. The Krishna is just 3-year-old boy, right? He can just run here and there. Even though Mother Yashoda was heavy and well built, she was also running behind Krishna very swiftly with great determination. Dhritya. So here the last word Gopya, the word Gopya in the last line, Gopya indicates Mother Yashoda. Okay. Mother Yashoda ran behind Krishna with determination. Dhritya. Next word Dhritya. Dhritya means determination. And what kind of determination was that? She was determined to catch hold of Krishna. No matter how fast Krishna was running, Yashoda Mai was determined to catch hold of Krishna for sure. So that's why Atyanta to Dhrutya Gopya. Atyanta Dhrutya. Atyanta means great amount, infinite amount of determination. Extreme determination. Extraordinary determination. Atyanta to Dhrutya Gopya. So Mother Yashoda was running behind Krishna with great determination. Param Rishtva Matyanta to Dhrutya Gopya. That means Mother Yashoda ran behind Krishna with great determination and caught him from behind. That's the meaning of the last line. Param Rishtvam Atyanta to Dhrutya Gopya. Now is that clear? Everybody. Aparna, Swati, Kiran, Venugopal.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So now let's try to summarize this whole thing. Okay. Now let's look at actually before that. And you all might have seen the picture of Damodara, Mother Yashoda. And this last line, Param Rishtva Matyanta to Dhrutya Gopya. So let me show you a picture of that. So they posted a flyer in the group today, and that caught my attention. Yeah, this one. Okay, I'll share the screen. 1 second. Why is it so slow? Okay. Oh, whiteboard. Okay, now desktop. Okay, do you all see the screen? So online people, do you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
So Mother Yashoda running behind Krishna, and she caught him from behind. So while Krishna was running away from Mother Yashoda, so he was observing Mother Yashoda, because she was heavy and well built, right? So she was breathing heavily, and then when Krishna noticed that Mother Yashoda was having hard time running behind him, Krishna used to pause for a second. Krishna used to pause, and then he used to look from behind if Mother Yashoda is approaching near or not. And as soon as she is approaching near, he used to run away again. So like that, he was doing that, and Mother Yashoda finally caught him from behind. So whenever you see this picture, that whole line should come into your mind. Param Rishtva Matyantato Dhrutya Gopya. Mother Yashoda, with great determination, ran behind Krishna and caught Krishna from his back. Okay. Now let's try to look at this. Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Goku Brajamanam Yashodhabiyolu Kalandavamanam Param Rushtva Matyantato Dhrutya Gopya. Okay, now let's try to put this in sentences. Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam. I offer my obeisances to that Ishvara, who is the supreme controller and whose form is most beautiful. Lasat kundalam gokule brajamanam. His face is decorated with beautiful earrings that are swinging back and forth, and he performed this pastime in Gokula along with his parivara. Yashodhabiyolu kaladavamanam. Krishna, seeing Mother Yashoda, became fearful of Mother Yashoda, and he jumped down from the Ulukala and ran away. Param Rushtva Matyantato Dhrutya Gopya. Mother Yashoda, with great determination, ran behind Krishna and caught him from back. It's very easy to come up with the meaning. Now, when you look at the word for word, the meaning automatically comes to your mind. So now let me put the whole thing in sentence. I offer my respectful obeisances to that Ishvara, who is the supreme controller and who has the most beautiful form, that is decorated with beautiful shining earrings that are swinging back and forth, who performed this pastime in Gokula along with his parivara. And while he was performing this pastime, as soon as he saw Mother Yashoda, he became fearful of Mother Yashoda and jumped down from the Ulukala and ran away from Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda, with great determination, ran behind Krishna and caught him from the back. So now don't look at the translation. You will not understand anything. Yeah. So you just meditate on the meaning of these word for word meaning, and then because we are going to sing this 30 days, right? Whether you go to temple or at home, whatever you do, you're going to listen to this Damodarastakam for the next 30 days. Now, even if this year you just focus on one shloka, next year another shloka, like that. If you are able to, understand all the shlokas this time, well and good. Otherwise, if not, at least one shloka this year, next year another shloka, like that. So with that, your interest and love for this pastime and Damodarastakam will increase, and you will relish this more better than before. Yeah. Otherwise, if you don't know the meaning, then when you go to temple and everybody is singing Nama Vishwaram, you'll also repeat, but you'll not understand anything. But now, so internally you'll feel much better. Oh, I'm understanding this meaning. Okay, so this is what Krishna did, and this is what Mother Yashoda did. Okay, so you'll have a visual, picture in your mind. When everybody is singing, you'll have visual picture in your mind. Okay.
Without knowing the meaning of this, I was attracted to the meter of this.
Yeah, the tune is very beautiful.
I did not know the meaning. But
yeah.
After the meaning, it's.
Yeah. Now, when you know the meaning, it will be like the whole Leela is happening in front of your eyes. Yeah. Okay. So it's 7:15. I have to go to temple. Today is my turn to sing Damodarastakam in the temple now. So, yeah, if there are any questions, we'll take it next week. But keep meditating on the meaning of this first shloka. Okay, next week we'll continue with other shlokas. And next week we can finish 2-3 shlokas actually, because we're not going to repeat the story and everything, right? We don't even have to recite the shlokas again, but we'll start discussion on the other shlokas. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.